good day! We are very glad to share with you our experience on digital work. This chart shows our theory of change for our knowledge work, starting with the inputs and resources, the knowledge production, the mechanisms, and the impacts. Today, we will focus on one specific and very important mechanism to achieve our goal, which is to improve lives through better access to relevant knowledge about technologies. So now some context. Matching our open personality, Latinos love the internet. There are more than 176 million internet users. In Peru, for example, 1 out of 3 Peruvians use internet every day. Facebook is one of the most used social networks, reaching more than 114 million users in Latin America. This is why the Latin American office has put a lot of effort into maximizing the use of the internet to achieve our goal. We want to play a leading role as knowledge brokers on key issues on technology for development, and our presence could not be more convenient. If we look at the current offer of technical information in the market, we find several gaps. A lot of information is in English, and very few Latins speak English, especially poor people. 12 out of 14 countries have a very low English level according to the EF ranking. As well, the existing information is scattered or hidden, and very few reliable portals in Spanish offer well-organized, specialized information in the correct formats and channels. Practical Action wants to make relevant knowledge accessible to various audiences. The main audience are, of course, the people living in poverty, men, women, and children living in rural areas or slums in poor surroundings. But equally important for our working model is to reach development practitioners, policymakers, and the researchers. All of them have great chances to impact a larger amount of people. The following online products we now offer internally and externally. Online market spaces. These are virtual spaces that facilitate interaction among users in the same market, generating meeting spaces for exchange of information and business. These portals have become very complete repositories of information on a specific topic and offer a variety of information services, like dissemination of opportunities, statistics, daily news, directory, library, social networks like Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, Flickr, and monthly newsletters. To date, we have consolidated 5 info portals for the following topics, attracting an average of 1 million users per year. Thematic portals. We have also specialized in building thematic portals, containing all possible information on a topic of interest for practical action. 2 examples are our Disaster Risk Management portal and our Energy Training Center portal, CDCAP. Communities of practice. We are experts in creating online communities of practice for learning and knowledge sharing about development. A community of practice is a group of people who share a profession or interest, created specifically with the goal of gaining knowledge related to their field. Our work here includes the identification of the network of users for a community, the promotion at national or international level, the production of relevant information, and the implementation of networking mechanisms, such as learning alliances, webinars, forums. Some examples of this work include the EVA community, about adaptation to climate change based on ecosystems, funded by the United Nations Programme for Environment. This community involves 2,000 development professionals in Mesoamerica, the Caribbean, and South America. ELA is the South-South community of practice of UK8, which synthesizes and shares the latest evidence of successful experience in Latin America in the economic, environmental, and governance level, for about 1,800 professionals in Latin America, Africa, and South Asia. Virtual training centers. Practical Action has created and managed several virtual training platforms, work that includes creating the virtual spaces, permanent or periodical like the webinars, design and implementation of the business plan for each of them, the promotion of the courses, and the moderation and technical assistance. Our recent experiences include the development and launching of the training center for our partner NGO Solidaridad, focused on small coffee producers, the creation and administration of the training portal of Cite Madera for small forest entrepreneurs. And we are about to launch our first online seminar based on our portal Quinoa.p. The idea is to implement training spaces in all the other topical websites. Social networks. Facebook in particular offers a great platform for development organizations to share their philosophy and make their work visible, share knowledge, and maintain a dialogue with their communities and networks. We have accumulated a great experience in creating interest groups, fan pages, Facebook campaigns, and applications about specific development issues. Our Facebook sites gather professionals, experts, or people interested in a certain topic to facilitate discussions. These are the fan pages we are running in Facebook. The fan page of Soluciones Prácticas is the main one. We also have a fan page linked to each topical website, and we have several communities of interest on, for example, flooding, communications for development, renewable energy, etc. Altogether, we reach an average of 70,000 users. Impact. Finally, we want to share some important numbers that show the impact we are having. For example, this chart shows the impact of the communities of practice, ELA and AVE. These numbers are really important, as they are not random users, but rather specialists in a particular area, like climate change, governance, etc. These are 3,800 users that will really replicate and share knowledge at a very strategic level. We have produced more than 800 documents, like briefs or guides, for them and held over 200 webinars already. To date, we have answered more than 31,000 technical inquiries. Annually, we respond to an average of 5,000 inquiries. Our downloads of publications reach more than 1.5 million users annually. Up to 2014, we have accumulated more than 8 million downloads for our various pages. Something very important to highlight here is that our strategy is to position our products in Google, so even a first-time user can find information easily and quickly, and then get into contact with us. Behind these numbers, there is a lot of dedicated work from our team. We offer an average of 18,000 knowledge products to download. We update every portal almost every day of the week and produce an average of 4,000 social media posts per year. All this work is possible thanks to the support of various partners, some of them providing useful information for the portals, others for disseminating and promoting the information, and others for supporting and funding specific activities. They belong to international cooperation, the government, and the civil society. Well, thank you very much for letting us share this particular and exciting part of our work. We are sure with your support and ideas we can make a very big difference and impact as knowledge brokers. Goodbye.